Okay, third attempt to vlog. So we're just gonna spit it out. Bad camera lighting or bad lighting. It's almost dark. Um, End of the day, I'm exhausted, and I'm holding the cell phone with my arm or with my hand. So I've tried for about 2 weeks to carve out a time to sit down and film this video, but it's not happening. So I'm just here to do it, and for quality or not, it's here. So my last time on here was April. I was getting ready for June. My youngest daughter, she was turning 5. I was getting ready for her birthday party, and well, her birthday party was going to be on, I think it was the 18th of April. In the morning of her party, we all woke up. My sister had spent the night. I don't think my mom was here. She may have, no, I don't think my mom was here. But my sister had spent the night. She was helping me. And we woke up, and I remember telling my husband that I wanted him to go get breakfast from this little place down the road. And he said, okay. My dad and my other sister were on the way. So I called them and asked them what they'd like for breakfast. And that's the last thing I remember. And I don't remember, I vaguely remember Mike saying, "Are you okay? Stop that. That's not funny. What are you doing?" And then I don't really remember anything until I was being loaded in an ambulance. So long story, somewhat short. I had a seizure, and I had a pretty bad one. And after about a week of searching, I mean, they did every test imaginable and really dug down. They found that I had relapsed with leukemia again. But the good news is they only found 3 cells in my whole body compared to millions before. So that was such a blessing. Such a blessing. And the seizure is what kind of let us know something was going on. So thank God I had a seizure. I did have another one 2 days later in the hospital, but my luck was the doctors were all in there. There were nurses in there, and it was just because we were regulating my anti-seizure medicine. So then we went on into, that happened in April. The end of May, I was in the hospital for a week then. The end of May, I came home, and I don't even remember. We were just home. May and June, nothing big happened. No, the end of May, I'm sorry. I should have had notes wrote out, but the end of May, Mike went away. He had to go to a different base, military base. For those of you who don't know, he's in the Air Force. He had to go away for some training. So he was a few hours out, and I was on chemo every day. Every day all through February, April and May, I was on chemo. So while he was gone for about 6 weeks, I did continue my chemo. I went to stay with my mom. And we noticed over the month of June that I was getting really winded. Really, I couldn't hardly breathe at all. I had no energy, and it was getting really painful. My body was getting really painful, and it was really hard to walk. And Mike come home and all this time I'm still continuing chemo. Mike came home like the day after July 5th or something like that. And he got home. I went to walk to the bathroom, and I fell down, and I couldn't get back up. And since that time, I have not been able to walk. I can't even stand up on my own. It got really bad to the point where I didn't have any trunk control. I couldn't sit up by myself. It's like my muscles, my nervous system was just going crazy. But I'll save you all of the backstory and say that I have started very intense physical therapy again, and I can't walk, but I'm getting there. I am so getting there. I'm getting really, really close. I can transfer myself in and out of the bed to chairs, out of the wheelchair to the surface to the toilet. You get myself dressed, all that stuff I could not do a few months ago. I could not do that. Even up until the last 2 months, really, I couldn't do that. So thank God he's been such a comfort to us. And even though we have really been through it the past 4 years, it's he's still he gives us so much grace to get through it, and he still shows us so much mercy. I cannot tell it all. There's a song that goes, I don't even remember all of it, but I know the end of it says, I cannot tell it all. I cannot tell it all. He's done so much for me. I cannot tell it all. Yeah, and then we got news. My mom quit her job and moved in with us when we realized I wasn't going to be walking for a long time. She quit work and moved in with us to help in August. I'm going to say probably August. And in around October sometime, we found out that we have new orders. So we have a new assignment coming up. More on that later. It's to a very exciting place. And yeah, that's it. So I hope to get back on a regular posting schedule. I really want to. I've kept up with all the people that I regularly watch and added a few and took away some that just wasn't a right fit for me anymore. And I'm really excited to be filming again. The quality will get better, I promise. You just have to bear with me, but we're all here. We're all alive. We're all healthy. And oh yeah, check out my hair. It's growing in. And you can probably go back and see some older videos where it was not growing in so much. It's still in an awkward stage, but we're getting there. I had to have a port put in here. Can't see it, but it's right in there. And they had to reshave all this up here. So that has been crazy to try to deal with all that. But yeah, it's getting there. I can almost get it in a ponytail, which is really cool. So anyway, I hope you guys have had a great Friday and have a great weekend. And I hope to be back on Monday with a new video. I will see y'all later. Bye.